dirty, 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 dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our products.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Dirty.
Yeah. Another Dirty 30 beat down Brown. Eddie Kane in the building. How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
What's
man.
happening?
Back in the building, man. Back in the building. Man. Going to start this out with a little unfortunate thing. And yeah, I'm a genius on that one. I'm a genius on that one. We'll fix that in editing. But right now, you can hear me just fine, right?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Entering men's, we're in the middle of, I should say, men's mental mental health month. And besides everything else it is true indeed. Men's mental health month, and we have to really preserve each other and look out for each other, man, and not tear each other down, and check on your strong ones, but check on all your ones, man, because
That part.
Unfortunately we're sitting in some craziness right now. I'm going to do something I normally don't do anymore, but this is kind of important, so let's see if I can bring this up. Give me 1 second. You can go ahead and break it down for him while I'm bringing this up.
That was you were talking about Lil Webbie's
Webbie's DJ.
Yeah, man. Unfortunate news. Louisiana rapper Webbie's DJ blasted him on Facebook before committing a murder suicide. Yeah, man. Notorious Tory Brown.
We start in Powder Springs, where police are investigating that deadly double shooting. News Edge reporter Eric Mock has the latest.
Powder Springs police tell us they got the call of shots fired here at this Forest Hill Road home at around noon Sunday. They're not identifying the victim and suspect in this murder-suicide yet, but neighbors here told us the couple did have children.
Honestly, it's a scary thing to know that this can occur right around the corner from your home that you're raising your kids in.
Haley Moss says it's scary knowing a murder-suicide happened just down the street from her.
Thursday, she was out here and on her phone, and you wave because everybody's so busy. Hey, but just to pull up today and see this is just devastating. Really devastating.
Fellow neighbor Randa Copeland says that was the last time she saw the neighbor who lived at this home on Forest Hill Road alive. Powder Springs police investigators say the woman who lives here was killed by a man before he turned the gun on himself. Police say the man was first taken to the hospital in critical condition, but at last check, police said he wasn't expected to survive. Copeland says she would see the woman often with her kids.
I'm just at a loss for words right now.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead and back up out of that, but yeah, so that's the actual news report from the actual murder-suicide. But even outside of that, what we had was we have the whole blast that he put out there, literally on Twitter. It's DJ Gutta was his DJ, and like he said, he was in full support of Webbie completely and totally, and he did everything for him. Like he said,
everything.
He's like, I was his driver because he fired his driver. He's like, I ran PR for him.
Yeah.
I was up there doing his bookings. I was his counselor, his road manager, everything. He's like, he ain't appreciate none of it. He wasn't doing features because he ain't want nobody to get a shine off his name. And let's be quite honest about it. We see what that did to that man's career by not being out there, by not being cool. And it's like, he said other people lost their health and their battles with their health dealing with this cat. He's like, everybody makes excuses for him. He's like, their manager messed around and had a stroke, and the producer for the last one of the last albums had a brain aneurysm because of how stressed they were dealing with this dude. And it's
Damn.
like, yeah, this is all in this manifesto before everything went down. It's like, all right, I'm trying to be there with you. We trying to make our come up. We trying to do our thing, and you're literally the worst person to deal with.
That's why you have to make space for yourself. You know what I mean? Once you start to get into that, letting it snowball and get to that effect, because as men, as black men, we don't communicate those feelings. You know, we want to, come across as I can handle it, I can take it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm gonna put the team on my back, and I'm gonna do it, instead of just saying, bro, this is too much. I can't deal with this bullshit. So
yeah.
To the point where he goes home and take it out on the family. That's why you have to have a place where you could come home and decompress. Because if you keep carrying that shit around and keep bottling it up, it's gonna explode. And normally it's gonna explode on the wrong person. The person he didn't put a manifesto out about his wife, did he?
No.
He put a manifesto out about Webbie. Not saying he should have went and did something to him, but he needed another outlet besides doing what he did.
He shouldn't have crashed out, period. But
Nah.
I don't know what their relationship was like, but looking at everything at face value, one, she wasn't the person this was directed at. I don't know what problems they had, and that's none of my business. She didn't, if everything at face value, she didn't deserve this. And God bless and rest in peace to her. God bless them children, because they don't have either parent now.
Yeah.
And just whether it's the whole world, it feels like it's against you for a minute, get help. Go seek counseling. Go get guidance. Go get checked out. I mean, listen to the brother Old Man Ali. Go take a pilgrimage. Go in the desert. You know what I'm saying? Get some ayahuasca.
Yeah.
You know
Just get the hell up on out and get you some help, man. And sit down and try to talk it out, because what he did was kind of like, what you think drinking poison is gonna kill your enemy?
Yeah.
It's like you mad at this man and you end up taking it all out on you and yours. Yeah, unnecessary, man. Like you said, the kids don't have no parents.
Yeah, and let's look at it this way: the children didn't do anything, and you did something to the children.
Yeah, permanent damage.
You did permanent damage to the kids. You got to seriously look at that. You got to seriously weigh that out, and seriously.
I'm sure that's why
for getting help.
We don't know the situation that was at home, but I'm sure after he did it, it was a murder-suicide. And I'm sure after he committed the first act, he was just like, what the hell did I just do?
Yeah.
I'm saying I got to return the favor to myself, because what I did wasn't right. It wasn't justified. So I don't know what was going through that man's mentals at that time. I don't know. I don't even want to speculate, but the overall effect is, permanent damage to his children, changed the whole dynamic of his whole family structure,
Yeah.
And for what?
You don't even have to leave your house. Telehealth, man. There's there's telehealth, man. You can.
It's that,
there's advertisements everywhere.
And unplug, man. Get off your fucking phone. Get in front of that damn screen. Go outside. Put your fucking feet in the dirt. Chill the fuck out, man. Get grounded.
And if your homeboy that you working with is the one that's causing all this damage, get away from that motherfucker.
Yeah, with the quickness.
Obviously, he said we wasn't getting paid for what we was doing. Then go get a job, man.
Yeah,
go get a gig.
Humble
go get a gig. Be like, hey, it ain't working with this cat. And maybe that might have been what fixed Webbie. You know what I'm saying? Oh, everybody leaving me the hell alone. Maybe it's me. Yeah, maybe it is you.
Yeah, maybe it is.
But no, this is not the answer. So to everybody out there that's got the stressors and the wildness of life just sitting on your neck, yeah, for real.
Find somewhere to lay your burden, man.
Find somewhere to lay your burdens, man. If it's take a couple hours and go hit the arcade or something, whatever.
Anything.
Take a long walk.
Exactly.
Whatever it is, man. You go get it, and don't do this. So don't do this. Don't do this to somebody else, but don't do this to yourself.
That part.
With both parts. And if there's children involved, think of them kids, man. Think of put yourself in their shoes. What
Yeah.
if both my parents was gone? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to sit on that. So rest in peace. Take care of yourselves.
Yeah, man. That was a wild situation, man. I saw it and was just like, this dude and went on a rant about how messed up this dude is, and he ended up hurting himself behind that. It was like, this dude, he may or may not have feels about the situation.
Yeah.
Who knows? Because I don't know if he put out a statement, behind it. So
I haven't seen anything yet.
you see what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, well, guess I got to get a new DJ. Who knows what this dude is on? But
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. This whole that whole situation was just like, dude, you hurt your whole family behind this dude.
Yeah, and it's not just your problem. It's not just your wife's problem. It's everybody's problem. Everybody else has to pick up the pieces. And
Yeah.
then even when you get into a case of how is the estate set up, because folks don't like to do wills.
Our folks don't like to do wills. I don't know if they think talking about it's gonna bring it on. It's coming for everybody. You got to have something in effect. When the worst happens, it's coming for everybody.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Definitely an unfortunate situation. Shout out to those kids, man, and their family.
Definitely. All right, we got to pick up the mood on all this right now. Look,
Yes, sir.
It was so bad, it made me mess up the show, man. I might even leave that in. I dropped out. I might leave that in, just for the fact of how bad that messed up the mood of the show, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, so going into it, man, brother. Hey, look, it's crazy right now. Double XL put his old name in it. He ain't
Yes, sir.
He ain't allowed to be the old name for a long time. Skillz.
Yeah.
Better known to those that know is Mad Skillz.
Mad Skillz. Yeah, that's what his mama called him.
You know what I'm saying? He's been in the game and has been one of the most potent lyricists in the game for a long time. And like you said, he's been ghostwriting for some of your favorite MCs for a long time. And he keeps his client list close to his heart. Like they
has
say.
to. He has to, man.
He's one of the few. He's one of the few. And one thing I have to give him, as somebody with such a defined style for himself, and in the place of where literally it has slipped that he's written for, he has a level of pen game where he can write for other people and make them hot, but you don't know that he wrote for them. That as a ghostwriter, where it's like, when M writes for Dre, M wrote for Dre. When Exhibit
or
wrote
Snoop
for Dre,
or DLC.
When Exhibit and Snoop and DLC wrote for Dre, you heard that they were writing for Dre. DLC was early enough to where it seemed like that was Dre's style before it really got put out there. You know what I'm saying? Even Cube and Rim, because it was so early and people didn't realize somebody else was writing, that seemed like it was Dre's style. But later on, you could tell that Cats was writing for him, and you could almost point at who's writing for him. When Cats write for Ye, I know when Sci-Hi is writing for Ye.
Yeah,
I
but
know
like
when Ron Fest is writing for Ye. But Skillz, the way he poises his pen, and even sometimes dumbs himself down.
Yeah.
When he's working with certain people, like his pen is slick. So it's crazy, like you were saying, with Styles writing for Cats and Sheik and all them writing for Cats. It's crazy. So he's like, early on, he states that he wasn't paying attention to do anything as far as just be in front of Mike, and then got approached, and then that made it a thing of like, oh, okay, well, this is a viable thing. But go ahead, you were going to say in it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Now he's talking about how it is now. It's like it really doesn't matter. But back when he was coming up, it was really one of those. Oh man, they look down on you if you needed somebody to go ahead and put that pen to paper for you. You needed that assist. And he was like, now in this era, it was like they don't give two shits. They just want it. And it's like, and nobody's making fun of them for having a ghostwriter. It's kind of like, kind of like a badge of honor now. Like, yeah, I got a ghostwriter, because I'm doing other shit. I ain't got time for that right now. So yeah, it's cool.
You gotta think about it. And this is a point that was made before because somebody tried to, during the whole Drake Kendrick beef, was coming up with they actually posted directly to Sci-Hi, like, yo, with all these reference tracks coming out for Drake, and him being in this battle and all this stuff, like, how come nobody talks about Travis Scott in this? Like, well, Travis was just an artist getting his production off, getting his song crafting off, and he was just trying to be a huge artist. He ain't never tell nobody he was the dopest rapper out there. He's the dopest MC, and his pen was so crazy. Even with the fact of going back to people be like, oh, well, Drake writes for people too. Yeah, he writes hooks for people, and he might write some sing-songy stuff for people. Might even write some raps for people, depending on whatever it is. But you're up there claiming to be the dopest MC, and can't nobody see your pen, and it's spooky hours when you rhyming. Like, dog, you can't say that. Kanye wasn't telling you I'm the dope. He said I'm the dopest rapper. He didn't say I got the dopest pen.
Yeah,
He
it's a
said
difference.
he's like, I'm the dopest rapper, and I do have to give Kanye credit for that. If you want to hear some of the best versions of his ghostwriters, let it come out of his mouth.
Right.
Because between his production, his sensitivity to the music and like that, yeah, Sci-Hi is cold. But when you hear Sci-Hi write for Ye, that shit is crazy. Like, Rhymefest is cold, but when you hear Rhymefest come out of Ye's neck, like, that joint is crazy. It's so, as a delivery tool,
Right.
he's this. You know what I'm saying? But Ye ain't sitting up there. He might he gets in the beefs. He doesn't get in the battles.
That part.
He beefs with people. I don't like you. You don't like me. Fuck you, and I'm gonna talk shit about you. It's a beef. It's not a battle, because he can't sit back and be like, "Oh yeah, watch him smoke him on this one. Let me get this to paper." You hear what I said right here? No,
Right.
But he's like, I could beef with you all day. I could be petty. I can get on social media.
I could
get
troll
somebody
you.
to write some stuff out. I can
Yeah.
troll the hell out of you. If I get on an interview, I'm gonna say something questionable about you, and it's gonna have everybody looking at you sideways. He gets to the beefs, not battles. So where Skillz was coming from with the fact that, like he said, and I know he was saying what I was saying, pointing their fingers at the Drake thing, pointing things out at the like I said, cats is talking about Travis now and other cats coming out with reference tracks. Yeah, it happens, but yeah, we're not talking about MCs. Like I said, even to the point of when you hear that word MC this, MC that come out, cats start using their real names because they couldn't say MC anymore, because they knew that was automatically going to close this generation's ears.
Yep.
Like, I know.
Yeah, but it's cool how he's coming out and is like, look, man, I don't have an issue with it because it's still paying me. I still get my money, and I'm one of those official ghostwriters, ones that people, I'm in demand. I will always be in demand because these dudes are lackluster. You know what I mean? It was like they want to sound dope, and they're willing to pay for it.
And the fact that, like I said, he's the type of person, there's a lot of cats who can pen verses for other people, but there's very few people that can pen it and you don't know they penned it.
Right. Like, what you call it? Snoop just said about what Dre did with that one Dre beat, that ding 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 ding.
Oh yeah,
Guess
when
who's
Jay
back?
wrote it.
Yeah, he was like, they couldn't come up with nothing. Snoop was like, man, I was like, I got nothing. Dre picked up the phone, called Jay, flew him out. He said he did Dre's verse and he did my verse, or some of my verse, and I think Snoop did the hook. Yeah. And the rest is history. He was like, he wrote all our shit just like that. Nobody knew until after the shit then dropped and did all those fucking numbers, because Cass was like, shit, the check's still gonna clear. And Cass been working together for a minute. And like you said, with Skillz, he's taking somewhat shots because he know, like, it wasn't never going to be a fair fight between Drake. Like, dude, he don't write his own shit. How he gonna write? You know what I'm saying? Because he don't have that. That's not him. Like you said, he'll argue with you, but he's not gonna battle you. He'll take a little cheap shot here and there. The shit Kendrick was pointing out, it was like, dude, I hate the way you sneak this. He'll do that. He'll troll, send a little, put out a couple memes here and there or whatever. But battle rap, yeah, nah, you don't know that street. You don't know
And
that street.
that's the whole thing. You have to understand. Nobody had a problem, and nobody could argue with the fact of was Drake one of, if not the biggest rap artist. There's only two cats out there and full besides 50. And 50 is kind of in his twilight right now with it.
Right.
And that's because it's not his focus anymore.
Right.
To be quite honest about it, I'm glad the tour is doing. We covered it last set
Yeah.
of shows. Or the shows before that, whatever. I'm glad that it did what it did. I'm glad he's making his money and Cass is giving it his run and everything else like that. But with everything said and done, it really don't get there where there's bigger artists than Drake besides Kanye. You know what I'm saying? That's the cast right there that could literally do outside of us fanning out and you get a group of our favorite artists and then maybe we sell out an arena or they go overseas and sell out an arena. There's not cats that's saying like, oh, is Drake is the main headliner. Like I said, Missy had to do it on a comeback, on a come around. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't doing that originally. Where you're like, okay, yo, this is an arena rapper. Yay. Like I said, shutting down Ben Stadium, going out west and shutting down the Hollywood Bowl or whatever like that. Where he's shutting down athletic arenas for his nonsense. And neither one of those are pen dudes.
Right.
But once you start saying, can't nobody mess with my pen like that. Whoa.
Whoa. Cat's got receipts.
You got Toby out here. You got Black Dot out here. You got Royce out here. You got Skillz out here. You got cats up there's like, wait now.
That's when they run into trouble, and that's when those arenas start, getting packed. They start, they start, booking smaller venues because you didn't step into a lane that you can't explain.
Yeah, this ain't your venue here. We talking. Look, you got all the battle rappers with their ears perked up. Like, wait, excuse me, you ain't no Loaded Lux. You ain't no O Solo. You ain't no Math Hoffa. Wait,
now you looking funny in your own.
Crazy now.
You looking real funny in your own city. You got dudes popping up in your city selling out better than you, right in your damn backyard, and you like, I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I need to, go ahead and do a verse on BBL Drizzy. You know, that's when you run into trouble. That's when you know you in trouble. When you doing goofy stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's like, dude,
as an MC, see, when you're talking from an MC, and this is what Skillz is trying to put down there, you have to understand, as an MC, no matter where you come from, like you said, he wasn't from New York, he wasn't from LA, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Right. He's coming out of Virginia. And he's like, no, I put it down. My pen is crazy for real. Do you hear I spit these bars? I spit these bars that I wrote. That's the difference there. And he's like, the fact of the matter, this is going back to where he's even voicing in a different manner, but voicing what Meth was saying about him being in Summer Jam and us looking at that lineup. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, man, the disconnect with today's audience with the fact of they don't care about that. And he even said, he's like, if I heard that Rakim didn't write I Ain't No Joke, I'd be heartbroken. That's what he said in there. It's like, to this younger crowd, it's like, yo, if you heard that Wayne didn't write, because Wayne is their dude. And maybe we're going away from that even. Maybe even we're going away from where maybe that's the generation right behind us, and this is a generation behind that. Where it's like, if you found out that all them crazy ass freestyles and a Millie, if you heard that Wayne didn't write a Millie when he just snapped, because that was one of the ones that caught me, was when I heard a Millie is up there, like, oh,
that was Wayne's World. That was when he had his run.
Yeah,
when Wayne had it on lock, and like you said, it was the pen game. But you got to think about it. Wayne started when he was 13, 14. And, you know what I'm saying? So he was he was in that era with everybody. Like Busta Rhymes said, he was like, Wayne was with us. He came up with us. He was right there. He was young, but he was right there with us in that pen game. Even Juvie, the whole camp was like, Wayne has always been blessed with the gift of gab in that pen game. It was like, he's always been a monster with that.
Actually, I don't often give Wayne his full run. I'm actually have to give Wayne a full run. He's an alien because it's all freestyle.
Yes. Yeah,
It's all freestyle. It's literally like, let me sit with this beat for a minute. Let me go
got it.
get
Yeah,
zooted.
I got it.
And all right, I got it. All right, this is what I'm gonna spit.
Yep.
That's that big, that's that J, where it's not a pen game. That's literally top of
Hmm.
the dome. Let me sit here with it. Let me formulate, and I'm gonna come with it, and here it go.
It's been so
And
many interviews where I seen him and he was like, "Damn, when they do the set list," and he was like, "I got to listen to it because I don't write the stuff down. I got to try to remember what the fuck it was." He was like, "Because I be saying some stuff and it's like, shit, I said that." Okay, and then go back and do it. I was like, that is crazy. Because like you say, he's in that moment. He's actually feeling the fucking music. With
yeah,
these other cats, they need to call it in. Hey, Skills. I'm shooting you a track. Lace it for me. Lay down your vocals and just shoot it back to me when you can.
I
You
got a
know.
shorty track. I need you to. I'm really throwing game at her. Like,
Right.
and that it's funny to me when you look at it, and it's you don't want to know.
You don't.
You
You
don't
don't.
want to know, but
You
at the
don't.
same time, just for comedy's sake, it's like that joint where that dude said that heartfelt joint about his kids and his wife. What if that was Skills in there,
See?
like,
Yep.
yo? So
And
all
that's
that
the
heartfelt stuff, the homie shout out track, your homies died in that car crash, and you had that heartfelt joint talking about how y'all did things as kids, and that was Skills writing that.
and this is the only genre that frowned or our era frowned upon. This dude don't write his own lyrics, whatever. He whack. But R&B, country, rock, these cats, they cross pollinate. Like, dude, I was just, I was in a tub and I was writing this song, and I know it's just for you. Here, I wrote how many songs Babyface and said here, Boys to Men. I heard y'all, and I had this concept here. Here's this song, Smokey. All those cats can just come in and be like, "Yo, Temptations. Oh yeah, I got you. Hold on. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go." But
Well,
hip hop,
like I
yeah,
said, like I said, the one thing that comes from it, because it's a genre that's people talking, people don't give the credence to the point of the delivery of the art. The fact of the matter is, when you just look at the words are just, I can read this and it is what it is. But when it's actually delivered, when it's
that
actually
yeah,
put out there, that changes it. Like I said, I could say a lot of screw face things about Kanye and how I feel about him, but as far as Kanye has said some, when you could tell when it's his pen, Kanye has said some whack bars that because the way he said them
was
was up
dope.
there's like,
It was dope.
oh yo, or just his lifestyle, his whole energy. Come on, man. I still got orange on my shirt from your spray. No, I got orange on my sheets because of your spray tan.
See,
You didn't let in my ride. You didn't left your Ray Bans. It's just like that's not a hard bar, but the way he flipped it,
yeah,
it's
she'll
just
do
like,
anything for a Klondike.
uh,
Uh,
come on, man, come on, man. He just says, and then like I said, hear people's ghostwriters and be like, I don't feel they ghostwriters when they do their own projects, but when it comes out of this
it's the
person,
delivery.
that person,
Yeah.
classic example. How many times have I heard Tone Loc records and like Tone Loc records, not realizing it was Young MC?
Yep. See.
And it's
Yeah.
like that all of a sudden it's like Young MC he ain't that bad because I liked it. We all in the same gang. That was Young MC's pen,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just
But
like Tone Loc was nice on that, but it was the
yeah.
way it was Tone Loc's voice,
Yep.
his delivery, and everything else. But that was Young MC, the cat
And
that
don't
we
forget
called
about
corny.
and let's not forget about the beat. Because
Oh, come on,
they
man.
all changed up for each artist,
Yeah,
which was come on, man. So yes,
come on, man.
it was a combination of the whole thing. And again, like you said, it depends on the delivery. You could just put it on paper, but who's gonna bring it to life?
Yeah, so it's like in this game, we have to. It's sad to say we have to create a lane. Just like I got an argument with you about what a producer is versus what a beat maker / composer is.
Mm-hmm.
We have to understand what a rapper is versus an MC.
That part.
An MC, don't call yourself an MC and you're not penning your own stuff. Even MC Hammer was penning his own stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so he could still keep that name. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a rapper, Be a rapper all day. Hold your
That's
lane
it.
all day. I ain't mad at you if you don't never pen a rhyme, but you made some of the best songs that I like because that voice rock, the way you rock, way you was up there riding that track rock. You know, that's women, that's men, whoever. It doesn't matter. You rock that track right.
Yeah, like I said, I
Hey,
don't
look,
care
bravo to you, but
if you got a female ghostwriter who writing all this gangster rap for dudes or whatever. I don't care. But like you said, understand the distinction.
Quiet as kept boss used to write for
Yeah,
AMG.
I know. Let it go. Rest in peace.
Rest
Yeah,
in peace,
rest in
boss.
peace.
Boss used to write for AMG. So I'm like, we're not numb or dumb to the fact that this has been going on since the birth of the game. Come on, the first recorded rap record, and we're not talking about you got something that somebody happened to slip a tape deck to. The first distributed
Kaz,
rap record
Kaz,
is Kaz. That's
Kaz,
Kaz's notebook
Kaz.
with another cat spitting it. And
hmm
look, one of the whether y'all
Shout out to
reviewing this whack
Kaz.
now, shout out to Kaz, man, a cat who never really got his shine, and that's one to me. Go sidebar. That's one that hurt even more because still nobody has picked up the mantle on it yet,
hmm
and half of it is because nobody I think has a Rolodex slash phone book slash contacts list that deep. But when we lost what's my man Drama King, when we
Yeah.
lost K Slay, the last few records he put out, the 100 rolling 101 deep and all that other stuff, when he was
hmm
bringing back all the old cats, and you realize, oh no, these cats pens is still absolutely diabolical, which is one of the reasons why I don't fully support Three Stacks on saying I ain't got nothing to say, because if you got some of the first rappers in the game up there barring up and beating some of these new cats on these
I
K
get
Slay
that, but
joints,
if he ain't feeling it, he ain't
if he
feeling.
ain't feel,
I'd
I'd rather him not feel it and leave it alone than
hmm
do something half-hearted. But what I'm saying is that goes to show you, I think he need, I think he needed somebody like K Slay in his ear
what he
versus
what he
hearing
need
what everything
is
is hearing.
inspiration.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Having inspiration could come from having the right person in your ear. He's sitting down there in the South and he's listening to Young Thug. He's listening to what all these cats coming out with. He's like, I ain't got no. He's
Bro,
like, I ain't got no Molly stories and like that. But
how many clips have you seen Andre in the goddamn airport playing the flute? He ain't sitting still. That
no,
man
he's
is on
not.
the move.
He's
He
on the
is on
move.
the move. It's just he's not in that space.
It,
That's all.
I think
That's
it's
all.
just. I think it's just the phone calls. I
Come on.
think. Uh,
He did with Killer Mike. Mike was like, dude, I need a hot, and we know he still got it. He just
but
don't want to do it.
but see, the reason why I say he needed Slay was a New Yorker. New Yorkers don't respect boundaries. They ain't gonna let you sit on your laurels. Mike respected his boundaries. I need it. He ain't on them like he ain't on
And
his
again,
neck.
you got
He
it.
needed somebody. Dre needs somebody else's neck. He cool with most, but most respected his boundaries.
Got it. I got you.
You need that we always need that hot head to scream it on you. No man, fuck that.
I know, and that's why he's in the airport in China playing the flute.
Yeah,
He can't be around those hot heads. He's like, man, I
he
need
needed
my space.
he needed nah fuck that homie.
Yeah, I know, and I
He
think
need one.
that was Killer Mike, because Mike was like, "Look, motherfucker, I know you out trying to find your purpose or whatever, but I need a hot one.
Yeah,
I'm putting together this project, and he delivered for his homeboy. He
yeah, he
delivered.
did.
He still got it. It's just he don't want to do a full body of work. He want to he's doing his album live. He's
Yeah,
freestyling on the flute live. So that's where he's at with it. He'd rather blow than flow. So I'll leave it at that. That's my 2 cents.
hey, somebody, I need somebody. Kendrick, need you to go ahead and call Three Stacks back up, man. I need you to be that dude. I don't need paying homage, Kenny.
I know,
I
man.
need I need Kung Fu Kenny up in his ear, like
Who
yo.
knows? Like I said, Kendrick hit the game with the paddle. Maybe he's cooking right now. Who knows? He like, well, shit, that did inspire me. That did inspire me. I like that. I like him coming in there and shaking up the game. Maybe I do got a couple. I got a couple in me.
I need a
Maybe I
surprise
want to
Three
hook up
Stacks
with
album.
Antoine. Who knows?
I need a surprise Three Stacks album.
All right. Okay,
I
brother.
would be happy. On that note, we thank all y'all support and love to the new subscribers. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. We need y'all in there. We need to hear from y'all. and we'll definitely make sure that y'all hear it on this end of things. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate my man Eddie Kane for coming out again. I ain't gonna hold you up no more. I know it's fight night.
It's fight night, son. Let's get it.
Shout out to the West of the Schwabel Room, and we'll be back for y'all next week. We holla.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.